Hello, my name is Sam from As Your Plans. I am going to video my July setup. I was just gonna do pictures, but I figured I would just go for it and do a video on everything that I put into my planner. I Frankenplan. I think I just decided to start Frankenplanning probably mid last year. I didn't really know what Frankenplanning was until I started watching videos on it, and now it's like there's so many things that I put in my planner that I didn't realize how I didn't start Frankenplanning sooner. So I'm not a big, I don't have tons of things that I do in my planner. I do monthly plan. I don't do weekly currently right now. Most of my time is spent either at work, where I use a mini planner, the monthly, and I go to school, so most of my planning isn't really on a weekly. It's more of a running to-do list, and if I can get something done on that day, that's great. If not, I just push it over to the weekend or something like that. So the monthly is more like me, and so that's why I initially last fall had fell in love with the Stargazer, because I really love the colors. I loved the blue discs, I loved the cover, and then just, you know, the insides, the purples. Purple's my favorite color, so as soon as I saw that purple was a main color component in the Stargazer, I immediately fell in love with it. So I got that until just the spring release, when they released the dark florals. I saw this one and immediately fell in love. I love the blush discs, and then just the color schemes. I love the black. It's more, I don't know, just seems more classier, more, I don't know. It just has something about it that the Stargazer doesn't have. So the Stargazer, I decided I was going to move over into my mental wellness. It was going to be the monthly calendar was going to be for this, and I was going to figure out something to do with that, the monthly portion. I know the portion where you plan out the monthly plans. I was going to do definitely, you know, my goals, the intentions, things like that. Again, I'm not sure what I was going to do with this portion of the calendar, but I figured eventually something will come to me, like maybe like an inspiring quote or something. I know some people utilize this portion for quotes, and I think maybe that's what I was going to do on top of that. Just something inspiring to help me throughout with my mental wellness. So when I had first got the Stargazer, I had also got the Happy Notes with it. And since I don't keep my whole year in the actual planner, I actually transferred everything Stargazer into this with expander discs. So I have the whole year of Stargazer. I have one of the Happy Note cover dividers that I haven't used yet. All the paper. I bought all the paper. I bought all the things. I bought everything Stargazer. It was really a planner girl line that I fell in love with. So everything Stargazer is in here. I have all the stickers too. I bought like 2 of every sticker pack. I really went all out for Stargazer, so I kept it all in here. I will also be using the weekly check-ins that came with, was for, I believe it was the Ready Set Goals line. I really like these because it gives me a weekly lowdown of how I am doing mentally, which I really like. Of course, I'll be using this for my catch-all. I had got I believe this is called the Color Splash. I got this from Michael's when it went on clearance. I think like all of like the 18 months that ended this year went on clearance for like extremely cheap, and so I decided to get this. I use well, not 2018, but I use like the calendar portion as like I track my physical wellness, so my fitness, so all my stats I put in here, and then I actually don't use the dashboard portion I will pop some of these in behind my monthly catch-all if I have like tasks that I need to do for that week, like specifically I need to get those done on that day. I will slide one of these in here with the accompanying month to assist me if I need to. But yeah, I got this just because, like I said, it was on clearance, and I figured, hey, extra discs, another cover. It was still going to the end of 2020, so if I needed it, I had it. And then this just holds, this I got back in 2017 when I actually started Happy Planner, and I found Happy Planner. But this just really holds all of my, the rest of my inserts. So I keep my budget stuff in here. I have, at one point I bought like the wellness extension pack. I also had like, I don't know, I think just a regular classic extension pack. And then I also keep my, I got this pack when this came out, and I love these for my school planning because it's only months. So literally the dividers are just months, which I love because I don't need a whole planner with like weeks and stuff like that for my school planning. So this works out perfect. So I got this, I got another pack because I only have 2 more years left. So that worked out. So I keep all of these spare stuff in here, all my spare dashboards in here. So I will be piecing together July. So the one thing I didn't know if I wanted to keep was the divider, and was the Stargazer divider and the Stargazer discs, because I do like the black with the blush, but I really like the blue. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to keep the blue discs and this cover for now. And then maybe, because it's more lighter, summer's coming, or summer's here. Yeah, I think I'll keep this. And then maybe in fall and winter, I'll switch over to this cover. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to keep, I think I'll keep the Stargazer stuff for right now. And just pop in July. Yeah. So we'll do that. So I actually put that in here. Yeah. And then I actually made these as sections to keep everything sectioned. So I have like my catch-all portion stuff here. I have my goal worksheet or goal sheet that I made. Those are my animals, my babies. And then, so here's my catch-all portion. And then I use this divider. It's actually vellum paper that I just laminated. And I made it to fit like an actual divider, so it's that length, so that way it kind of sections it all off, because I hated seeing all of these little tabs like all throughout. It was getting really confusing when I would constantly see June, well, you know, January, February. It was getting a little too complicated, so I made this kind of to help section it all off. So this is the catch-all portion, and then here is my fitness. So go ahead and pull out the July. Like I said, I'm going to leave the weeks in here until I really need them. And then I get my fitness inserts from, oh my god, I hope I say her name right, Squaird Plans. Stephanie at Squaird Plans. She makes these inserts and sells them on her Etsy, and I just love how like plain these are. There's no color to them, so you know, like what she does, she adds all the color to them and everything herself. Last week was not a good week, but so I will print more of these this weekend to fit in. So let me got that. And then I said I was going to put July Stargazer. Wow, April had nothing going on. Then we'll pull out all of July. I'll pull it out. I usually don't use up all of the daily lists. I actually will pull out this middle one and hold on to it and keep it like on the side. And I typically will get by with just this. But that was when I was doing my catch-all. I'm going to keep all of it in with the notes and see what I can figure out with that, with the daily lists. So actually, you know what? I will put this behind these. Okay, so we're done with that, and then I'll go ahead and pull some of these out. And I keep these in here. It just keeps them kind of a little bit more tidier. Although, wow, a little bit harder to pull out, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll pull out 4 for right now. I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll 4 because I think I have one already in here still. So I will go through these and put that back later. So I'll put these in the back right here. Yeah, that. And then you know what? I actually do like to put... So this pack, in case nobody knows, these come with, I believe it's 20 sheets of each. Yeah, there's 40 sheets in total, but it comes with the weekly check-in, front and back. And then it also comes with, so it comes with 20 sheets of that. And then it also comes with this little note paper, which is nice and pretty. It's purple, of course. Like I said, my favorite color is purple. It worked out. So I'll put one of these behind all of this. So for like any journaling, I do journal, but I actually have 2 journals. I have a moleskin journal that I keep, and I also have another mini happy planner around here somewhere that I keep for journaling. So this is wellness. So this is the wellness section, and then budget section. So budget section, I always keep 3 months on hand because I like to look back when my credit card payment is due. I like to look back and see what was spent. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out April. And then we're gonna put in July, which I have not dated yet. If someone would like to see how I actually put my stickers down for my budget planner, I would be more than happy to do a video on that. Like I said, this is my very first video, so I'm sorry if it's not like many of the other great people out there. But one of my friends said she suggested I do a video, so I'm doing it. But I'd be more than happy to show you this budget. It's actually the extension pack. I found I liked this one a little bit more than I did the Ready Set Goals pack planner, because I like how the actual monthly view is plain. It's so plain. I don't do very much decorating to begin with for my monthly budget. I do use the Ready Set Goals stickers. I found these to be way more functional than any of the past budget stickers, so I do use these. Primarily the icons and stuff to pay, you know, bills, so I can know. And then I do put a little bit of decoration. I'll put like maybe some washi. I do have the budget, the Ready Set plans, or Ready Set Goals, that's what it is. I do use the washi. I do use some of this stuff. So I felt like this was way more functional than the past budget stuff. And I really love the rainbow, like the pastel rainbow, I guess, with the black. It really just came out good. So I do use this one. And then I just love the setup a little bit more. I like how right on the back of the monthly view, I have the bill pay checklist, so I know what bills are coming due. I don't have this many bills. I probably get to right about here. I don't have a lot. And then I do like how this is just a full sheet of expense trackers. They do come with, I believe, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 of these, and there's actually another page that has the bill pay. So it's like the bill pay here, and then there's another sheet that has the same bill pay, which I thought was kind of odd because I don't know anybody that has like, it's like 2 of these like pages. That's a lot of bills. I mean, hey, if you have that many bills, that no judge. I don't have that many bills, so I take that portion out, and I pretty much only spend. I usually typically fill up this whole page and then maybe do like 2 or 3 lines back here. I don't do a lot of spending, especially right now. Like I'm trying to monitor my spending and make sure I'm not spending too much. That was one of my goals for the for 2020 was to pay down debts, which I did successfully. I paid down one of my credit cards, which was great. And then so now it's just monitoring my spending. Especially since I'm almost finishing up with school, so I want to make sure that I'll have enough money to start paying my loans when those are starting to kick in. And then the budget expansion pack came with these stickers. I don't really use these because, like I said, I use the Ready Set Goal stickers, so I don't quite use these. I will use, of course, the monthly stuff to, you know, mark down on the tabs. And then I believe these 2 sheets came with the calendar, this extension pack, I believe. Yeah, came with this. So I just kind of double-sided taped it. I took my Tombow. I think I did the removable Tombow. This came from a 3-pack. It came with the removable, the permanent, and I believe the third one was dots. I don't use the dots, but I definitely do use these ones. I mainly use the permanent adhesive. Anytime I go to Michael's, pre-pandemic, Michael's always had a 40% off coupon. So anytime I go to Michael's, even if I was going for something like unrelated to planner stuff, I would always use the 40% off coupon to pick one of these up and it was always a 3-pack that I would pick up. I have like tons of these. I've been using them for a long time. They're really great adhesive tapes. They work perfectly, and the removable ones is really perfect if you want to glue something but be able to take it out later. I've re-glued this page like numerous times. This actually used to be in the back, but I moved it to the front, so it's kind of loose. But I use these to number this because for my school, I don't really worry about decorating. The school is not decorated at all. It's purely functional. So, let's see. Did we move in July? Yes, we got July in there. Okay, so this is the budget section. I won't show anything because it is currently right now privately. But then this is my school. So this was just a divider that came with one of the Happy Notes. I have a whole bunch of those. I go to Grand Canyon University right now. It's a really great school. I made this sheet to track my grades, but this is what the school planner looks like. Like I said, it's completely functional. I added this tab for grades. I would love to do a plan with me when I start my next class, which is coming up in the second or the first full week of July. I would love to do maybe like a plan with me and show you guys like how I do, because I know a lot of people are in school online, and that's what I do. I do online schooling. I love it. It works for me better than like in-person schooling. So I don't know very many people who have, honestly, I haven't looked, but I would love to share how I do my plan with me and what I do for that. So if that's something that anyone's interested in, you can go ahead and let me know and I can show you what I do. So then again, another, like I said, these are all vellums that I just laminated. I cut down to size, laminated it, and then of course I just have note paper in the back, another laminated piece of paper, and then I keep some stickers in the back. So that is my setup. Like I said, it's not a whole lot. I don't do a whole lot in my planner. I do just enough to work for me. So yeah, if some of these other plan with me's, I was thinking I'd be doing a plan with me with my July, if that's something that anybody's interested in, or maybe a budget plan with me or a school plan with me, just let me know. That's something that I would be willing to do. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Again, like I said, it's my very first video and I enjoy talking about my planner. I love happy planners, so if I could talk about it with anybody, that'd be great. Anything else, you guys can go ahead and comment and I will be there to answer. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.